Speaking of inequities in pay, we were talking about that before we came on, is about teachers, right? I mean, there's a whole thing going on with teachers and a lack of pay and all that kind of shit right now.
Well, that's always been a thing.
It's always been a thing, yeah.
Well, you know what? It's okay if you pay a teacher whatever they need if you're educating the students the right way, but half these, and I'm not talking the teachers themselves, but the curriculum and the biggest problem in teaching isn't the teachers, isn't the students, it's the administration, period. I mean,
you know what? I learned something recently about Teddy Roosevelt. Okay. And this kind of led back to the fact that history was one of my favorite subjects. I learned, I loved it. But I also just recently learned that they keep a lot of shit out of those books.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, listen.
No
okay,
shit.
Did you know, because Teddy Roosevelt is famous for the national parks, correct?
Yep.
Sure.
And very much beloved. Did you know how controversial this person was and how he came to be elected?
I do know the story.
Initially, I mean, McKinley was assassinated and he, became president by default. But then he had the election and won by vote. At the inauguration, prior to, he got all the national parks, but he did that by stealing Native American land, taking them prisoner, taking the children, making all of them cut their hair, wear regular clothes. He made them go to school, but would never let them progress beyond, grade school. Took the chiefs, Geronimo being one of them, had them wear their, headdresses, like the whole thing during the inauguration to make it seem like they were friendly.
He was a guy, yeah.
And Geronimo said, we'll make a deal with you. If you allow us to be free after that, then we will do it.
Sure.
Did that, was a prisoner of war for the rest of the remainder of his life.
So you're going to tell me that politicians are corrupt?
What? No, I'm going to tell you that, I didn't know that. I didn't know any of this information. It's because, I should have learned that in school, right?
Yeah, but
They kept all of that out of the history books.
There's a whole lot of shit that's not in the history books.
Everyone loves Teddy
There's
Roosevelt,
more
right?
there's more off the books than there is on.
Well, guys,
as far as
first of all,
history is
history is written by the winners, number one.
typically.
Yes, typically. And number two, they're going to put in those books, and it's a form of brainwashing. They want, just like they did with those kids and cutting their hair and say, this is all you're going to go is the fifth
Not
grade.
just the kids, everyone.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.